Hello everybody, welcome back to Perfectly Imperfect Designs. My name's Teresa. Today we are going to complete the bee wreath. The yellow and black base that I made on the video of how to make a wreath 5 different ways using one roll of mesh. This was the Woodland ruffle, so I'm going to complete this today and we're going to make this a bee wreath. First of all, I'm going to start off with a bow, because I do want a bow on this. So I'm going to make about a 12-inch tail. Put my ribbon down in there. I want my loops to be at about 5.5 inches. So this is my Easy-Bow. Take that to about 5.5. Do the same on this side. Go at about 5.5. Just that down in there. So I'm going to do I'll do 4. I may do 6 loops with this. Drop my ribbon to the ground. That's the easiest way to do it. All of these loops are going to be the same size, around 5.5. Okay, when I put it down in there, I twist it. I'll do one more. Get my ribbon straightened out. You want to make sure you have a lot of slack. There's 3 on that side, 1 more on this side. Sure these are about the same. Okay, since I'm ending here, I do not have to twist. Pull it down and cut it off. Okay, next I'm going to add the bee ribbon. I can put this on here. And I'm going to do the same with this. I don't know how many loops I'm going to do with this one. May only do a couple with this one. Nothing says you have to do 3 and then 2 and then 1. But I'm going to make these loops at about 5. I have markings on my board, on my Easy-Bow maker. Again, twist it. Go to the 5 on this side. I always save my spindles so that I know. I write on them what I use it for. We're just going to do 1 loop on both sides with this. The 1.5 inch bee ribbon. My tail's down here. I'm going to make this at about, let me see. I'm going to do this one about 4.5. About right there. Once you get your first loop down, you don't have to really look at the markings. You can just follow the existing loop. It's just that first one of the different type, different kind of ribbon that you want to make sure is on the mark. So this is about 4.5 right there. Pull this down, twist again. Now I can just follow this loop that I've already made. Straightening it out as I go. Twist it. See how the ugly side is up? That's why you twist it, because when you bring it around, you want it to be on top. Okay, now I'm going to make 3 loops of this. I can follow the existing loop. Twist it. See, how many of these do I have? 3 of these and 3 of these. Okay, bring that down. Don't know that I'll have enough. No, I won't have enough to do 2 more loops. I don't think. Let's see. May be able to get 4. Won't know until we try. Yeah, okay, I've got 4 of the small bee loops. Now it's going to be about enough. Save that spool. Okay, now I need a zip tie. And I use a longer zip tie to put underneath my bow. I need a pipe cleaner. So what I do now, I like to separate my loops when they're on the bow maker, the E-Zbow maker. So what I do is I make sure my tails are all down. Spread out the loops. We only have 1 of the V, so it's going to stay in the center. We have 4 of the mini V's. You know, a lot of people don't do it like this. I just find it easier to try to place my loops where I want them while they're still on the bow maker. Like this. Just that down on there. Then I take my zip tie. I'm going to go underneath all of my loops. Pull it up. Just pull it till it clicks. Pull it out. Pull this around. Again, I'm not going to tighten it all the way. Because I got to get that pipe cleaner in there so that it will, I'll have something to tie my bow onto. I'll have something to tie the bow to the wreath. Turn it over, take the pipe cleaner, put it in here. This is turned. Make sure everything's the way it should be. Nothing's flipped upside down. This is the way I find it the easiest. Now, I'm not fluffing my bow. I'm just putting the loops where I want them. Okay, now I can turn it over, tighten this up. So now we have a pipe cleaner to tie it onto our wreath. I do not do the tails until I'm ready to put the bow on. I do my tails after the bow is on. I most of the time fluff my bow when I'm ready to put it on. So for now, I'm just going to set the bow aside. Okay, the ribbons that we're going to be using today are this yellow and black bee ribbon, 2.5 inch. This white with the tiny bees, 1.5 inch. These two will pair together. These two are available in my shop, along with this sign. It looks really cute together. Okay, this bee ribbon, this, and this sign. It looks really cute together. I'm also going to be using this yellow ribbon, dash ribbon is what I call it, and again, the tiny bees. Every other one will alternate. Okay, I may also be using these daisies. Now, if you guys watched my last video of how to make a wreath base using 5 different methods with 1 roll of mesh, we did this one, and this is the Woodland ruffle. So this base is complete. I did add some yellow mesh to the inside of it and some black. I added 4 additional ruffles so that everything I put on the wreath doesn't fall through, because I have quite a bit that's going to go on it. And we'll see what those are when we get there. So let me make as much room as I can so you can still see. Okay, my ribbons are cut to 12 inches. Most of the time they are. I fold it in half, scrunch it up, pull it out. I have 10 ties on the outside, 8 on the inside. This is a Dollar Tree wreath frame. There are the ribbons that we're going to be using. Both of these ribbons, again, are available in my shop, and I will have it linked below. Okay, so now we're moving on to this one. We're just going to go back and forth, putting the ribbons in. This is our 1 roll of mesh wreath. The little bit of mesh that I did have left, I put in the bottom. The little bit of mesh that I did have left from that video, I did put in the middle to hold up the embellishments that I plan on putting on here. Okay, the bee ribbon. Again, I love this. It's so pretty. And my sidekick cat, Whittle, is not with me yet. He's taking a nap. But if he hears me talking, I'm sure he'll be in here. And spread them out. I like to pull my ribbons out towards me and spread them out so you can see them. They're so cute. Back to the yellow and the bee. Wasn't sure about adding a bow in the beginning, and then I just love the ribbon, so I went ahead and made it. And we'll get that all fluffed out when we put everything on here. This ribbon just is so pretty. I will also have this wreath in my shop. Of course, I don't have it in there now because I'm not done making it yet. But after the video, I'll try to get it in the shop as soon as I'm able. And when we get done, you'll never be able to tell that we only use this one roll of mesh. This was the Woodland ruffle. So you guys, if you would please like and share my video and hit the notification bell so you'll know every time I go live or put up new content. Okay, we're already up to the top. So, what have you all been up to? Are you working on a wreath? Do you have summer vacation plans? Almost went all the way around already. This will be a pretty quick video. That's why I went ahead and made the bow, because we had the base complete, and I didn't want to just jump on and just put the ribbons in. I mean, I know you guys don't want to watch my videos for 3 hours. That's an exaggeration, but you know what I mean. I had this wreath base made, and I told you guys on that video that I was going to decorate each one on a video or a live. So that's what I'm doing. And if you go back to that video, I'll link that video. If we go back to that, you'll be able to see the way that we made. You'll be able to see this wreath and the way that it was made with the Woodland ruffle as one of the methods. And this is what I have left for my tie right here. But I'm going to see if my sign is going to cover. Okay, I have this sign to put on here. And I could have put it in the middle, but I'm not going to because I want the bow on there. I also have this bee that I think is just so cute. I put the bow over here and the bee sign here and my bee up here. Put my bow a little bit down. Or I could put the sign up here and the bow right here. I really want to use this bee. I love this bee. Oh, and I also have, I have these. I have these sparkly balls, these wreath balls that we could use. So that's what I'll do. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and put the sign on. And then I'll fluff the bow. I may still add some flowers in here. So the place where I want to put the sign, I'm going to, let's see if those two ribbons would really be smashed. I'm going to go ahead and put those two ribbons right here. Sorry if I sound a little down today, you guys. I'm usually a little bit more chipper. Okay, guys, look who came and joined us. Widow is here. Are you tired, Widow? Okay, now I'm going to fluff my bow. And how I do this is what Lori calls breaking the bow. You just put your hand in there. you just start pulling the loops apart. She calls this breaking the bow. And don't be afraid. It might not look the greatest in the beginning, but when I get it on the wreath, it will look beautiful. And then we have the one yellow and black bee ribbon in the center. You want to spread these out. I'm really sorry, guys, that I'm kind of under the weather. Yeah, I had spinal meningitis when I was 30 years old, and it has messed up my nervous system. So I just do the best that I can every day. It about did me in. It was a very, I don't know how you want to say it. It's a very cruel virus. I almost did not make it. Okay, let's see. We'll put this one down here. There we go. Okay, now what I like to do, put this pipe cleaner back here. I don't know if I want to put a yeah, I think I'm going to. I'm going to take this piece of ribbon. I'm going to fold it into thirds. I just think it gives it a neater look. Well, if I can get it. I'm going to put this right here in the middle. But I like to put that in the middle right there. Turn it over. And then I'm going to tie this. Okay, so I have that like band around the middle of the. There we go. I'm going to tie it one more time. It's going to look really pretty. Tie it. That's not going anywhere. We have Whittle joining us again. Okay, there's the bow. And I will fluff it some more. And we'll get it on the wreath. Make sure everything's even. Pull these out a little bit. It's easier to do when it's on the wreath. So here is our beautiful bow, and I dovetail my ends after I get it on the wreath. Okay, I'm going to set this aside and cut them. Now I have, oh, I know where you're at. Okay, I have these yarn needles. You can get these yarn needles here from Walmart, or you can get them from Wreath Decor by Dawn. She sells them. Again. Okay, so I have my yarn needle, and I'm going to just put it straight down through the mesh, close to the frame. And I've got it through the back. Let me take these out for a second. And then I'll take this one and put it on here and do the same thing. It's just easier using this than it is to try to push it down in there with your hand and then have to fish it out from the bottom. So I got those two. Now I have these. I have 4 on the bottom. And in case I didn't tell you guys earlier, my pipe cleaners are placed 4.5 inches apart. I do not like to turn my wreath over and tie this stuff on it. I always like my sign to be kind of slanted in. Okay, got the sign on there. Okay, now for the bow. Let me see how this is going to go. Alright, this is going to go right here. Again, I'm going to take my yarn needle. And like I said, you can get these from Wreath Decor by Dawn. Or you can buy them at Walmart. They're called darning needles, yarn needles. Okay, so now back to fluffing. And like I said, I do not do my tails until after I get everything on here. I just think this looks so cute. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and place the bee. I could fluff a bow for days on end. I was thinking maybe one of these balls would look cute in the middle of the bow. I have to cut that off, but like the daisy or the ball. Let me know in the comments what you think would look the best. I think I am going to put this in the middle. So let me cut this off. I'll try not to burn myself again like I did making the frog wreath. That really hurt. Okay, so I'm going to put this in the hot glue. I'm just going to place this right in the center of the bow. I think that looks really pretty. And again, I'll cut my tails when we get all done. Or put it down here. No, I like it here. Matter of fact, I think I like it right there. This is where I get tripped up, because I just don't know what to do. That's too close to that one. If I put it right here, that would be pretty. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it right over here. You guys even see where I put that? Okay, I'm going to put this right here. And then we will see if I have room for some daisies. I don't want to overstuff it. That looks pretty. Now, see if we have room for some daisies. Put this right here. I don't want it shoved down in there. I want it to kind of stand out. Top the glue sticks, or the glue strings. Okay. Here's Whittle. Whittle. Mama's trying to get this done, baby. I'm just sporadically putting the daisies around. Just a little touch here and there. Okay. Let's set this one right there. No rhyme or reason. Just putting them in. Putting them wherever I see fit for them to go in. Trying really hard not to burn my hand again. And these glue strings drive me crazy. It's easier to pull the glue strings off. Excuse me. After they dry. So you're not stringing them all around everywhere. I curl my 1.5 inch tails. It's just something that I've always done. Okay, so now I kept my 2.5 inch ribbons on an angle. There's the V ribbons. I don't like for my ribbons to be straight across, like a blunt cut. I like for them to be a little bit staggered. Now what I do with these is I curl them up. And then I spiral them down like this. I think that looks so pretty. I went that way. Curl this one this way. And then for my 2.5, I just run my hand underneath them, and it gives them a little bit of a curl. I'll do that to both of these. Okay, you guys, If you enjoyed my video, please like, subscribe, and share. You can't see it like that. Please like, subscribe, and share. It really helps me here on YouTube to grow, and that's what I'm trying to do. Please hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I put out new content or I go live here on YouTube. I really appreciate y'all joining me. Thank you for your support. Thank you for all of my subscribers. I never in a million years thought that I would have this many. And this is it. I think it's so cute. So until next time, I will see you later.